Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today's video is about borderlines and how much they are babies, right? They have to have their problems. They keep their problems, and even if they'll let you fix them, you can't. You can't. I know they want you to. I know they get you to. I know they let you do it. But really, you can't fix all their problems or they're screwed. What I mean, and any person who dated someone that's borderline, anyone should be able to identify with taking care of a child, right? And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if what the sex is. It doesn't matter what the age is. It doesn't matter if the borderline's older than you or way younger than you or what they are. It doesn't matter if you're the female and this is a man older than you. It just doesn't matter. Borderlines are babies. They just are. Remember being a child. Remember how it felt. Remember that no responsibility. And how did we get what we want? From other people. Always. Always has to be from somebody else, right? And we cry and we gimme, you know. They're stuck there. Okay, they're stuck there. They have as much identity as a 2-year-old. Okay? There's no responsibility, is there, with the borderline? None. They never did it. You always did it. This person did that to me. This person did that to me. Their whole life. They have a whole life story of all these people that wronged them. And they made them feel the way they do. They made them do the things they do. You know, none of the thing they did was wrong. And if they did, it was somebody else's fault, right? I always say borderlines have a hamster wheel in their head. That's just going, and they never do anything about anything. They just talk about it, and I'm going to do this, and then all they want is to cram you in there and get on that wheel and start running around for them. They love it. Oh, I got these problems. Oh, try and fix it. Oh, this is wrong. I'm in debt, and I owe this person this, and oh God, this person's going to do this to me, and oh, you know, guess what somebody did to me today, and you are just on this hamster wheel going around and around and around, and you're constantly trying to help them. You're constantly trying to fix this problem, and then oh, there's another one. You know, it's like that. Reminds me of that game, that old game where you have the hammer and and the things, I don't remember what, it was a weasel or something would pop up and you bam, and then it pop up, bam, and then you pop up, bam, and there's just always another one, just always going like this. That's borderline. That's trying to help borderline and take care of their problems. You just can't. You can't do it. You can't do it because they just always have problems. Always. That's what they identify with. Remember, borderlines have really low sense of self, bad self-identity or no self-identity, because they just can't own anything. They can't say that I have done anything. I am not responsible for anything. Everyone else in this world is responsible for me. So you either are good or you're bad. You either do what you're supposed to do for me and you're good, or you have not done what I want you to do and you're a bad person. Period. Black and white think. If you do every single thing they need done, every single problem, you write a list, right? And you do it well, you fix that problem perfectly for him, and you cross it off, and you go right down the next one and cross it off, and cross it off, and cross it off, and cross it off. They have no more problems. Everything in their world, every single little thing they're complaining about is now fixed. Every single thing they need, you give to them. You have all the money in the world. And, oh, I need this. Here you go. I need that. I don't have a car. Here's a car. I don't have the, here you go. I don't have enough clothes for this. I don't have the right outfit to go get a job. Here's the outfit for the job. Oh, I don't have the right shoes to go walk. Here's the right shoes for that. Oh, here's every single thing they could possibly need and more. Everything, right? And you fix them up and you give them all the love and all the support and you get them all perfect, right? And what do? You send them on their way and send them out the door and you say, goodbye, I love you, good luck in life. They won't leave. They will not leave. Or they will leave and they will fail miserably. And guess whose fault it will be? Not theirs. Not theirs. It'll be yours. You set them up. You set them up. They didn't want to do this. Yeah, they're complaining about problems, and yeah, you helped fix some, but why did you do everything you did? You're so controlling. Why'd you do that to me? You told me to leave. You told me to do all these things. I didn't want to do it. And then you told me to go on my way, and you set me up for failure. It's your fault. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to tell everyone you're a bad person. You hurt me. And you're right, thrown up on that big pile that they have, everyone that hurt them, right? If you send them on their way, what happens if you do all that for them? The reason it won't work is because they will now be responsible for themselves. And they can't be. They cannot be. That's impossible. That's impossible. They cannot be a victim if they are responsible for themselves. They have to stay in the victim mode so that people pay attention to them, so people fix their problems, so people meet their needs, all their needs in life. Borderlines need every single need met. It amazes me when I hear about borderlines that have kept a job for 6 years, 10 years. Amazing. I can't imagine how hard it was for them to keep that job for so long. I'm serious. Because it's not easy. It's damn near impossible. And they're going to have all kinds of problems at work. They're going to have all kinds of problems with the coworkers and the boss and the employee. The customers did this to me. The customers did that to me one day and the next day. And then the boss has to go and, comfort them and make them feel better and tell the one customer you're not allowed in here anymore. And then, it's just, dude, they have to have problems because that's what they identify with. These are my problems, and I'm going to keep them. But will you try and fix them? Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Just don't fix them all. Don't fix them all. Or I'll find some new ones. Here's another one. Here's another problem. Okay, you can fix it. I got more problems here. Does that make sense? If you don't own what's going wrong in your life, if you don't own it, then you can't change it. And it's everybody else's fault. And you'll never fix it. But to do that, it has to be your fault. Something has to be your fault. And they can't handle that. They can't handle it. Too much shame. Too much of a bad person they feel like. Okay? So, I hope this makes sense what I'm trying to say, because once you realize this, you'll stop helping them. If you truly understand this, you'll stop fixing and helping, because fixing and helping isn't doing any good for them. Fixing and helping, you can't. You can't. And we don't do all this for other people. They need to do it for themselves. They need to do this, and they will continue to live like this as long as they find other people to do everything for them. Okay? Just like they say, don't pay attention to a narcissist and they'll stop being a fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? They'll stop lying. They'll stop doing all these things because no one's looking. No one's giving them attention. No one's doing what they need done for them. They have to do it themselves. And that's what these people need to do. So the best thing to live by is we do things for ourselves. And that means you stop doing things for other people and you do it for yourself. And they stop getting other people to do things for them and they do it themselves. I hope that makes sense. Okay, guys? Think about it, because it'll change a lot of things in your life. Trust me. Once you realize this, you'll get off that damn hamster wheel. Okay? And because real help for people is just things like love, support, listen. We shouldn't have to let everyone we know borrow money all the time. We shouldn't have to give people rides all the time. We shouldn't have to say, oh, my friend needs me now, so I can't eat dinner. My friend needs me now, so I can't, be with my children. Oh, somebody need. No. You got to be there for yourself. That's just how life works. Okay? And you cannot be with a borderline and do anything for yourself. Impossible. You can't. If you can do that, I'm amazed. I would think that you could raise 100 children on your own. If you could take care of a freaking borderline and do anything for yourself, good job. Amazing. That just the energy and the time and all that is amazing. Because they don't want you to do well. They don't want you to succeed, be happy, do anything for yourself. Because remember, these guys can't do anything for themselves. That's why they're so envious of people. They get mad at you that you can go do this. It's like they don't have any hands. You know what I mean? I don't have any hands, and everybody that has hands, I hate. I'm going to steal your hands and take everything you have because I don't have hands and I can't do it myself. That's how they feel. Okay? Thanks, guys. Any questions you have, go down below. Always ask me, and I'll answer them. And always love yourself first, and I will see you again. Thanks. Bye. Danny Dog Productions.